Hi all, it's Jiffy. We are at the main library event. We've done a bunch of boxing, and actually today ATV Racer and I are going to hit our 4,000th box. In fact, in about 8 more boxes, so you're going to get to see that. Yay! And I'm here with my mom, KLMK, Clem, Karen, and Mom. So keep up. We're gonna head outside and do a box outside. We got about 3 inches of snow last night in Maine, but of course they're gonna plant outside around the library, and so here we go. Yay! We just got our 4,000th find. Yay! Whoops! I'm using one hand. 4,000! Yay! We're not being too loud because we're at the library. So. But ATV Racer and I got our 4,000th stamp. Yay! I'd show you, but not gonna show you. So we're gonna head back inside and do some more boxing. Of course, it's library, so it's hard to video in there because we have to be quiet. But we'll check in with you at the end. Hi all, it's me. I'm home. It's Sunday. Oh, it's actually Sunday afternoon. I was gonna try to leave early, but I slept in. Sometimes you just need to sleep in. Yesterday was the library event. I had planned on doing some videoing there, but I realized as we were there that libraries just aren't a great place to do video vlogging because you know, it's a quiet area, and there were a lot of people around that weren't participating in the letterboxing event, and so I decided that I got a little bit, but I was gonna wait until today to do kind of a sum up, and then I am going to head out and plant another letterbox today. Yesterday we collected about 90 stamps. Actually, my mom collected 90, I collected 89. The reason she collected 90 is because she got one more stamp than I did. She got the stamp of the box that I planted there. So we all brought, a lot of us brought some word of mouth boxes to add to the list of stamps that were available. And I brought one called Book Full of Facts, which is a traveling traditional. I have a word of mouth clue. Actually, it's a posted clue, but the word of mouth part is where it's hiding. So, but there is a clue. You have to know how to get into the letterbox. It's a little bit of a trick to it. So, then, sorry about that. And they had a raffle yesterday, and I won myself a whole collection of LTCs. Somebody downsized their collection. So I am going to have so much fun logging in these LTCs tonight and tomorrow and the next day. And see, I may already have some duplicates, but if I don't, if I do, then I'll add them to a collection that I have that will be going into a raffle at an event that I'm doing later this year. And then I'm actually going to show you the event stamp for the library event. I didn't stamp it very well. I don't know what happened to my color, but there's the event stamp. And there were some great stamps available, all of course book related or had to do with the library. There was one called the Underground because we were in the underground meeting room, and so they did an event series or a traditional series on that. We had to go looking around the library for those, and there's always a set of banned books or something where you do library cards. So we get library cards, and this one was the banned books series. So Hunger Games and oh God, what else? Brown Bear is a banned book. I didn't know that. The Scarlet Letter, several. There were 12 of them, I believe, plus some bonus stamps. All of the presidents were there. We only got half. I made a mistake. I made a mistake and I thought I got them all, but we only got half of them. So we have to eat crow on that one because I told the event host that we got them all and we got a bonus stamp and we shouldn't have. So, which is actually, I feel a little bit better about because we did finish a couple of series where we didn't get the bonus stamps. We forgot to ask for them. So, there was just a ton of stamps. It was great. Absolutely great. Some in the kids' rooms. Pardon me. They have an area in that library where they have a different theme, and this year it was on poetry, so they did a poetry series. It is just a fantastic event. Plus all the word of mouth boxes and all of the event stamps that were there, and Team Mud Cup, Mud Flinging Fools and Teacup, they always do a phenomenal job. They take great care of us, and I can't even say enough about some of their events. I'm so glad that they help with some of mine. So today we're going to go out and plant this letterbox. I have a great big box for it. I added you can kind of see it. Let me turn it over. I added a hitchhiker that I had collected last fall. I love hitchhikers, so I do collect them and then send them out. I do have one more that needs to be released, and if I find another letterbox today, it will probably go in there if there's room. This one's actually by Arf, who was one of the two people I consider queens of hitchhikers. The other one is actually Teacup. But Arf did this one. It's the King Salmon Alaska hitchhiker, ready to go. And the box is called See It Spinning. It's an optical illusion, or I tried to make it an optical illusion. We'll see if it works. I had actually used it on an LTC a couple of years ago, and I thought, oh, it's time to plant that thing. And the fun thing about this is because optical illusion was a black and white stamp, it was for a black and white themed LTC swap, I decided to use a colored logbook. So these are the colored index cards you can find, and I just turned it into a logbook. I thought it would be fun to do. So we're gonna go out, me, ATV racers, working on that ATV because race season starts in less than a month. And Captain Dork's actually going to stay home today. I'm going to go out on my own because I'm going to do a little bit of walking. And as you know, Captain Dork's 13 and he has some arthritis problems. And while his personality is still right up there, he doesn't move as quickly as the rest of us do. So he's going to stick around at home, and I'm going to go out and plant, and I'm going to do something else. I know, it's so bad. I'm going to do some geocaching. There's a challenge going on in geocaching, and I decided to participate in it, so I'm going to do a little bit of geocaching. Mostly because letterboxes right now are hard to get because some of them are still frozen. It's less than 40 degrees out. It's like 39 degrees out today. I don't see a breeze, but that can change depending on where we are. I live in a little pocket, so there's still about 8 inches to a foot of snow on the ground at my house, whereas a lot of places it's blank. So we're off. We'll see you soon. Okay, so it's actually about 5:30 in the afternoon, evening. Sun is starting to go down. It's not dusk yet, but it's getting close. And I just happened upon this area where there's a cute little trail. I don't know how cute. Sounds like it's a pretty good sized wildlife management area here, and it's called Morgan Meadow. It's in on the Raymond and Gray town line. I think it's actually in Raymond because it looks like the town line is right at the parking lot, so it's hard to tell which side. I'm assuming we're on the Raymond side because we came in from Gray, and we're on the right hand side of this town line. So but I'm gonna head into Morgan Meadows and down the trail a little bit. I'm not gonna go too far. It's a little bit breezy, and like I said, it is 5:30, so I don't want to get caught down there, but I'm gonna plant See It Spinning, and then come back out and head back home. I've had quite a day of driving. Haven't found a lot of geocaches or letterboxes, but I just thought it'd be fun to get out on a Sunday. We'll see in a minute. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see where we're going. Well, if you see that post, I think that's the town line post. It doesn't say anything on it. Well, actually, there's some letters engraved, MDIFW. I don't know what that means, but that might be the line for Gray and Raymond. And I'm gonna turn around and head down the trail. Here we are. There's the sign, Morgan Meadow Wildlife Management Area. Never knew this was here. We don't actually come this way very often. It's a back road for us, nowhere near any of the major roads that we use to get around where we're going most of the time. But there's the trail, and I'm going to head down and see what I can find. Right, I think I found a spot for it. I walked down the hill in the path, and it came to a really tall sawed-off stump. And at the back of the stump is a down log. I'm actually going to show you the back side. There's that tall stump. It's actually at the end of the trail. Well, actually, it's at a curve in the trail, but when you're coming down, it's straight ahead of you. And then here's the down log. And there's a root end. So I'm going to make a place for this box to get planted here at the root end. All right, and there, it's hidden under that pile of sticks and leaves. So that's where See It Spinning is gonna live until it either goes missing or I decide it's time. It's been there long enough, but that's it. Now we're gonna head back up the trail. All right, well, I just wrote the clue real quick before I headed back out. It's a little breezy, so I'm staying a little bit sheltered in the woods, but that's what I wrote. You'll see it will be very similar. These are just quick notes, but I'm gonna head back out. It's a little bit rocky and ledgy. You can't see it under the leaves. And there's snow on the trail because it's a lot more open on the trail. So there's more snow gathered there. Actually, I didn't even come this way. It's not my footprints. Here are my footprints. Probably by the time someone comes to find this will be melted down quite a bit. So even though it's April and there's still snow, I'm going to check myself for ticks because we've learned ticks come on all times of the year, actually. Head back up to the trail. Here we go, see the snow? A little bit uphill. Cars going by up on the North Raymond Road up there. Hope I remember to lock the door of my car. Oh well. All right, we'll see you up there. All right, so I planted my box. This is in, like I said, it's in gray or Raymond. I have no idea. I'm gonna list it as gray because most of the cars will be coming through gray to get here. It's a cute little drive. I'm actually going to drive all the way to the other end. I think it comes out closer to where I live. So my nose is running. It's a little chilly. Actually, let me check the car. Oh, it's still 39 degrees. Same as it was this morning when I got in, or this afternoon earlier. Sorry, gotta wipe my nose. So headed home. I'm a little cold, a little out of breath from that hill. As I've mentioned before, I have a interstitial lung disease. It's part of an autoimmune trio of autoimmune diseases that I suffer from, including the one that makes the marks on my face. And I also have rheumatoid arthritis. So one of these days I'll talk about what it's like to letterbox having an illness or two or three. So anyway, we'll see you soon, and I hope to see some finds on this box. It's actually a good spot because you can find it on your way up to find the 2 Plant a Beer Day boxes that I planted in Norway and then in Lovell. So this could actually be another stop on the way up, and it's pretty here. It could also be a stop for someone who wants to hike because it's quite a large space. Like, I can't even remember. I think it's like 2,400 acres or something like that. So it's a lot of room. And the trails actually looked pretty good. So anyway, happy letterboxing, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.